facing the Golden State Warriors. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And it's the Warriors to start out. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at the Rockets. Olajuwon is out there with Yao. Then it's Harden. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Malone in at the 3. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. So he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
And so it's Houston with it. Malone drives in, and there's the foul. It goes on Mr. Incredible. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Olajuwon, and he jams that one in.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Barry, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
Here's Olajuwon, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Last season for the Warriors really dominated from beginning to end to lead the league, and Greg, both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. I mean, but they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons, kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case going forward.
Pass to Barry. Yao with the block, and they get it back. Durant wide open, he fires. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Yao.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Here is Harden following the score by Golden State. To the middle. It's deflected. Olajuwon kicks to Yao. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Malone left side. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And the layup good by Yao.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Warriors trail by 4.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Harden with the stuff.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Pass to Yao. Fires from deep. The shot is off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Barry the pass to Chamberlain. And stolen by Malone. It's Harden with the drive. It's tipped. Malone against Durant. Feeds to Green. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Houston leading by 3. Yao kicks to Olajuwon. Fades away. And it comes off the front of the rim. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Durant for 3. That's good. And it's all knotted up.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Houston's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. The Rockets again can't hit.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Mullins checked in for the Warriors. Ellis comes in for Steph Curry. And a switch here also for Houston. Craze checked in for Olajuwon. Chamberlain the pass to Barry. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
And with the Rockets, it's no secret that they take a very analytical approach to team building. Greg, you and I have talked about that. And Clark, you wonder if that hurts them in free agency.
Well, when your front office makes no qualms about viewing players as simply just assets, it can be a hard sell to a free agent.
Yao, that's good.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
The drive by Ellis. Right side Green. Here's Barry. Francis grabs the board.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass. So far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
The grades checked in for Golden State. Here's Yao. Draymond Green with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Ellis. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And the wide open shot from Green. It's good. From long range.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Olajuwon can't hit.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And Green gets it to go.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
The Rockets shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, they've really...
Here, talk to Monte Ellis, feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear someone say what he can't do.
I think I had that all my life. I always had to prove somebody wrong, and, you know, still to this day. That's just the competitiveness that I believe my oldest brother built into me when I was little.
And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong now in Dallas after their quick exit from the playoffs a season ago. Clark, it's been a decade in the league now for this very talented guard.
And, you know, that kind of relentless determination is really something Monte is known for, and one of the reasons he has been around for 10 years in the NBA as a consistently good player and lethal scorer.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got McRae. Malone is out there with Olajuwon. Then it's Harden, and it's McGrady in at the two-guard position.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Mullen's shot is off. Rockets trail by 5. Olajuwon dishes to McGrady.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey, he's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
Oh!
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And the Warriors with some changes. The greats checked in for Chamberlain. Harrison Barnes comes in for Money. And it's Ellison for Klay Thompson. Warriors leading by 3. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. Inside, Barnes kicks to Mullen. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Well, looking back on last season, you didn't know where the Rockets would end up in terms of seeding in the playoffs. Ended up with the 2 seed because they won the Southwest Division. And as it turned out, everything worked out very well for them.
It really did, and had a divisional matchup in that first round against the Mavs. But the Rockets took care of business in that series and would advance. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. The pass to the great. Back to Curry. Over in the corner, Ellis from downtown. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And, you know, for the Rockets, they had a major gut check in the second round. Went down 3-1 against the Clippers. Came back to win the series in 7, including Game 6, when I dozed off when they were trailing by 19 in the 4th and was shocked to wake up in the morning and see they had forced the 7th game.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Malone with the block. Rockets trail by 7.
And with the Rockets' last postseason, their trip to the conference finals was as far as they would go. Went out to the Warriors in 5 games. Most of it.
Oh, look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. You go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh, goodness. And, guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA. None's brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor, Clark. He cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Barry's checked in for the greats. Jackson comes in for Harrison Barnes. Durant's checked in for Mullen. And it's Richardson in for Monte Ellis.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's Curry with the drive. Jackson passes to Barry. Outside Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Such a wide open look. Curry's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
Rockets trail by 9. Deflects the pass and stolen by Richardson. The feed to Jackson. Curry wide open. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
On its way from Curry for 2. Can't.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
We're at the sold-out and noisy Oracle Arena. We'll see the Houston Rockets facing the Golden State Warriors. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade. all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five.